I'm going to cover the basics, intermediate of automation, the most common ways and techniques used. First, let's talk about what is automation. It's basically the automatic changes in parameters in a song. So, for example, the volume changing by itself. Let's say this section, reducing or increasing or gradually coming up by itself without you having to change it. That's what it is. So it creates a way to let the music change gradually or however you want it to do it. Now, different ways to automate. Down here you'll see we've got obviously write, which is quite known, but it's dangerous. It says here, write mode erases multiple parameters in one go without touching anything. If you know what you're doing, then you'll know when to use write. Let's look at latch quickly. Okay, latch only writes while fader is touched, so only as you're moving it. Once you let go of the fader, it continues to write. Touch is similar to latch. It's known as quite a safe way of automating. It only writes while you're touching the fader. When you let go, it stops automating. We'll be using latch today. Okay, now what I've got open here is the auto filter plugin for the drum kit. What I'm gonna automate is the cutoff filter to filter off frequencies and create a sweep, which is a common technique used in popular music nowadays, hip hop, EDM. I'm gonna play the track quickly without any automation. Now, the automations I'm going to do are going to create a kind of introduction up to bar 9. So I'm just going to play, just going to wait for the loop, and then we need to put it on latch first. And then I'm just going to automate as I go. The other ways, I could also go on automation mode and write it in, but I'll do that for the bass just to show you what it's like. Perfect. Now obviously no one's perfect. There's going to be unevenness. You could choose to have a straight line. You could just double click to press any dot, to delete any dot, sorry. Press one dot and move it to delete all the others. That's one way of doing it. You could also select and delete if you want. Obviously we've got a nice straight line here. I personally want to do a curve, so just down here you can select automation curve tool. I want it to pretty much look like that, something like that. Should be good. The bass, I'm gonna just draw in a volume straight up, straight line, gradually up. Now for the lead melody, I'm going to also do a cutoff filter, but this one's a built-in one for the synth. Some synths will have, actually most synths will have built-in cutoffs, so I'm going to put this on latch. Oh yeah, by the way, since we finished automating, we might as well take latch off, leave it on read. This one's already on read. To draw in automation, you don't need to put it on latch, you can just leave it on read. Alright, let's get going. Start off around here. that's how I want to keep it. Just select most of it, delete, delete. Let's just hear that by itself quickly. Nice. Now for the lead melody, I want to add another. Obviously, you can add different parameters. I want to just make it seem like it's bouncing from left to right stereo. So a nice pan automation. Some synths will have automatic. You can just oscillate the pan, and it can do it by itself. But in case you don't, the best way to do it, it's not too quick, but you can draw it and copy and paste. So let's zoom in properly. Just copy them again instead of copying the automation. Now I just need to go back and fix this. Obviously that's not what we want. Delete all of this. Now you might not be able to hear this properly, but with headphones you should be able to hear the lead melody bouncing a little bit from left to right. And that's all. That's just a basic automation. You can now do automation with anything you want, any parameters, even EQ, reverb. Go wild. Do pretty much whatever you want. Just a quick one I want to do, just to show you, is automate. Go to the mixer, automate all the tracks together. The output. I could select tracks and automate them together. You see they move together, or on the output. Insert whatever you want to, whatever effect you want. Let's just do a nice filter one here. And just right at the end, I just want to filter it down, just to show you. Get the latch on. This is all one big mess, but you can just delete it quickly. Bring that up. Again, just have a straight line coming down. Pretty much it. Please subscribe, check out. I'll be posting tutorials and things like this often, music production techniques. My beats are online, hip hop, a couple EDM, dubstep. Follow the SoundCloud. If there's any certain things you want me to cover or any tips or anything, just leave a comment below and I'll be sure to get back. Thanks for watching.